Interdisciplinary care plan meetings, revisions of the plan of care, communication to direct caregivers. The care plan team reviews the plan at least quarterly and with any significant change in condition. The care plan is reviewed and revised to reflect the current conditions and needs of the resident. The care plan must be accessible for review by all caregivers. When revisions are made to the care plan, the assignment sheet used by direct care staff should also be uploaded accordingly. Protecting your profession. Abuse. Abuse is the willing infliction of injury, unreasonable confinement, intimidation, or punishment with resulting physical harm, pain, or mental anguish. Abuse can be verbal, something said oral, physical, something done, hitting, slapping, pinching, mental, emotional, which is humiliation, harassment, threats of punishment or deprivation, or sexual, which is harassment, coercion, and sexual assault. Any sexual relationship with a resident is considered to be abuse. Burnout. Burnout is a condition of feeling stressed and overworked to the point that the care provided to the residents is negatively affected. Consensual. Consensual is agreed to by the people involved, done with the consent of people involved. Involuntary seclusion. Involuntary seclusion is a separation of a resident from other residents or from their room or confinement against the resident's will and the will of their legal representative. Neglect. Neglect is failure to provide goods and services necessary to avoid physical harm, mental anguish, or mental illness. Misappropriation. Misappropriation is the deliberate misplacement, exploitation, or wrongful temporary or permanent use of a resident's belongings or money without the resident's consent. Stress. Stress is the state of being frightened, excited, confused, in danger, or irritated, which can result in an emotional and or physical response. Stressor. Stressor is something that causes stress. Divorce, marriage, a new baby, new job, losing a job, reducing stress, burnout. Manage stress, okay. It's develop healthy habits of diet and exercise, get sufficient rest and sleep, drink alcohol in moderation, do not smoke, find time for relaxing activities such as taking walks, reading books, etc. Signs that you are not managing stress: exhibiting anger towards coworkers and residents, arguing with the supervisor or coworker about assignments, complaining about responsibilities, feeling tired even when you are well rested, difficulty focusing on residents and job duties. Develop a plan to manage stress. Identify the source of stress in your life. Identify when you most often feel stress. Identify what effects of stress are evident in your life. Identify what could be changed to decrease the stress in your life you are feeling. Identify the things in your life you will have to learn to cope with due to an inability to change them. Abuse, neglect, misappropriation is responsibility to immediately protect the resident. Should a staff member witness abuse and neglect, you must stay with the residents and call for assistance. Ask a caregiver to leave the room if he or she witnessed to be abusive to the resident. Know your facility's policies regarding reporting abuse. To whom should the nurse aide report? His or her immediate direct supervisor. How should you report? Verbally to your immediate direct supervisor, in writing if requested by your immediate supervisor. Form used. Be familiar with the facility. Form to report concerns voiced by staff, family, or residents. When should a nurse aide report? Immediately. The nurse aide must report when he or she actually sees or witnesses an incident that you suspect is abuse or neglect. Observe signs that suggest abuse or neglect may have happened, including a change in the resident's behavior, demeanor,